Hey everybody, what's going on? Crobat for the win here today, bringing you guys GBA Week 6 versus the AZ D-oxys, coached by GubsTacular. His link will be in the description below. Now this is a very anticipated matchup for this big reason. I played him in the championship last year, and I won. So this, I can almost guarantee he's going to be out for revenge for, well, some people think taking the championship away from him last year. Well, let's get into the threats of this matchup. His first major threat is Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir hits like a truck, and it hits a lot of my team really hard. If that thing sets up a Swords Dance, I'm done for. His next major threat is definitely Gastrodon. Gastrodon tanks hits all day, has Recover, can run Assault Vest with Mirror Coat, all kinds of crazy sets. And it hits a lot of my team really hard. So I have a special plan for it, though. I have something. And his last major threat is definitely Snorlax. I really only have one move to hit Snorlax this week, and that is Low Kick on Weavile. So I'm hoping I can deal with it and just get around it. Alright, we've gone over that. Let's get into the match. Alright, we're going to get into this match. Gubs is just about to issue a challenge. I'm pumped. I'm really ready to go. I prepared so much for this week. And, by the way, welcome Jirachi to this new team because I traded Gardevoir for Jirachi. Is this going to be a good trade? I don't know. Let's just watch the match. I feel pretty good about having Jirachi here. He leads with Mega Pinsir and just Mega Ball's first turn because that's regulation of the GBA. I go for Ancient Power, but he just protects. Of course, I can't do anything. I'm going to predict him to switch. I'm going to go in a Weavile because this Weavile, I have listened to Chris's advice. I changed tons of stuff up this week. This is a completely different Weavile set. I'm not going to talk about it in extreme detail because who knows if I'll ever use it again. But alas, I'm not worried. He goes into Snorlax, switches out. He's fairing the low kick. That's exactly what I wanted him to do because I predicted his switch into Snorlax. I set up a Swords Dance on the switch. I go for the knockoff on Skarmory. It is a 2-hit KO after his Brave Bird recoil. That's just perfectly fine. I could care less. He gets a crit on the Brave Bird. It really doesn't matter because I had a Focus Sash and I kind of wanted this thing to just kill something, get Ice Shard damage, and die. If it could save it for Dragonite, great, but I think I should be able to deal with it anyways with other things I have in my team. He now goes into Mega Pinsir to hopefully Quick Attack, but he did not see the Ice Shard coming at +2. That's going to do just over half. Now this Mega Pinsir is in a very weak range. Stealth Rocks go up, that thing's dead. If I could just get one super effective hit off, that thing is also just dead. I go into Jirachi now to hopefully scare it away. I'm just going to go for the very safe U-turn because, well, I kind of figured he wouldn't stay in for the potential Ancient Power, and I figured Snorlax was his most obvious switch. I'm going to go into Haxorus. I'm hoping to bluff the Superpower. Why else would I bring it in? I actually don't have Superpower this week. I was hoping he'd switch, so I went for Dual Chop. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. And guess what? His major threat Snorlax that hurts most of my team pretty well just self-destructs. So Haxorus is gone, but its sacrifice will not be made in vain because that thing cannot traumatize my team anymore. I'm actually very glad he did that. I can now safely go into Doge, who is back from, what, week 1, week 2? It's not the same set by any means. Just wait. I go for Magnet Rise. Now, who would have ever seen that coming? Seriously, he goes for the Earth Power. I just dodge that. I Doge it, I dodge it, I don't know, but I go for the Hidden Power Grass. That is an easy 2-hit KO on Raikou. I'm so hyped right now. I can't even care that he just got the burn because I got leftovers restoring my health. This is going perfectly. I planned for this exact moment and I actually got the Magnet Rise plus HP Grass off. I'm unfortunately going to be sitting at 119 thanks to the burn, but I go for another Hidden Power. I wasn't going to over-predict. It's not worth it. I figure now he'll probably end up going into Dragonite, which means I'll have to go into Gliscor, which does carry Stone Edge this week. That was for Mega Pinsir, that was for Dragonite, that was for anything that it hits hard. That's going to be fine. I'm going to switch out of Raikou, go right out into Gliscor, which I know can take Dragon Claws all day. It's perfect. Because he's gonna set up a Dragon Dance. I'm not fearing in the slightest. As long as Stone Edge hits several times in a row, I will be perfectly fine. And you know what? Stone Edge is a very accurate move. It hits 80% of the time. Let's see. There's one. I hit a Stone Edge. It's not going to do a lot thanks to multiscale, but after this, it should do a lot more. He doesn't have leftovers. Good information to know. He just goes for Dragon Claws at +1. I go for the Stone Edge. I hit 2. So this is going quite well. There's an 80% accurate move hitting twice. So much hype. Dragon Claw. Gliscor, you're going down, but your sacrifice is not made in vain. You've taken that Dragonite down. I go into the Hax God, the newly the newly traded for Jirachi. Go for the Iron Head. Destroy Dragonite's day. He's going into Megatron, the Mega Pinsir. I go for the Iron Head because I'm Choice Scarfed. I obviously outspeed. I get a flinch, which is awesome. Hax God Jirachi. Pray for another flinch. Let's do this together. Yes! Yes, yes. Flinch. Iron Head. It's dead. Mega Pinsir is gone. I could have lived an Earthquake even if he didn't flinch once. I had enough EVs to do that. His last Pokemon is Togekiss. Obviously an Iron Head is going to easily 2-hit KO. Gets the flinch. That really didn't even matter because Togekiss couldn't have 2-hit KO'd Jirachi with anything. So there's an Iron Head. And I'm going to end up getting a 3-0 this week in a tough Week 6 matchup. I don't know what to say. I was not expecting this. I was expecting, I don't know what. I'm happy. Let's just say that. Let's just say I don't think anyone expected my team to win. Let's just say that. So that's just about it. Like I said, we're 3 and actually I don't think I said this, but we're 3 and 3 right now at +3 differential. I'm pretty sure, anyways. So I'll double check that after, and if it's not correct, I'll put it on screen. But next week we are playing the Oklahoma City Thunderous, who overall are a very solid team. They have a lot of threats. They've had a couple ups and downs, but for sure, they're another great team that I'm going to have to go out there, go use some good sets, go think a lot, do a lot of planning. I'm going to have to do all that for next week, and I think I have at least a shot at a win. Alrighty, guys. That's just about it for today. Week 6 in the books. Rate, comment, subscribe, brobats, and peace out.